What's going on, everybody? Marty here. Welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity Lite. Guys, check this out. So yesterday I did a live stream, and during the live stream I set up the ore quadrupling. Look at this. So let's try it out. I'm going to show you guys. This is awesome, and then I'll run you guys through how it works. So I've actually upgraded all of my factories. They went from basic and now they are all advanced. And we have ore quadrupling, so now it takes one iron ore and turns them into 4 copper shards. Goes to the advanced purifying factory, makes them into something else, copper clumps, and then the dirty dust, and then the dust, and then it smelts it. You know, so it's really cool. So I'll run quickly how to go through this thing. So the first thing you're going to need here is the thermal evaporation system, or thermal evaporator. And basically what you do is you do a 4x4 of these thermal evaporation blocks, add some water to it, and then you can build this thing up to 18 blocks high. And I don't know if it matters, but previously it used to matter, and you used to have the thermal evaporation controller on the top, so I just made it so it, ended right here. But you pump water in, so water goes inside there. You leave the top open, just like so, and what it's going to do is create brine from water. So it works very slowly by itself. And then one thing I've added here is the resistive heater. Okay, and this resistive heater takes power, puts power in, and you can change it. You could put, like, I want 1 RF per tick to do the thing that I want to do. But I found that 275 keeps that temperature at about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to leave it at that. You can put a ton. 1 million RF per tick, and it shouldn't last very long, but 275 is a good number. Alright, so we got it stayed like right there, and that thing is we got it stayed right there. We have it set right there, so it's creating plenty of brine. So the brine that it creates gets pumped into this electrolytic separator. And if you remember before, we had the one that did the water and it made oxygen and hydrogen. Well, if you pump brine in there, it makes chlorine and it makes sodium. So you take that, you separate it, you take the chlorine, I put it in a tank here just so we have an intermediary buffer, and then we go into a chemical infuser. So the chlorine goes into that side, and then I'm using the hydrogen from down below to go into here and create something else. And this is hydrogen chloride. So we get hydrogen chloride in this advanced tank, and that thing is filling up right now because my processor isn't working. So we have all the pipes run down below, and we have the hydrogen chloride going into the chemical injection chamber, and that is what makes our shards. So we've also got the oxygen going into here, and that is doing the thing that we need to do. And this one has an extra spot too, but I don't know what else you put in there. So I don't know, it's kind of weird, but listen. You guys hear that? Exactly, because I've got some upgrades in here, and I've got the muffling upgrades. I've only done 3 of them, 3 out of the 4, so you can barely hear it, but each one does about 25%. So if you put 4, it's 100% quiet. I just wanted to leave it a little bit so I could barely hear it, and those are the only machines that actually have that. But there are several other upgrades I want to do, like the energy upgrade. That one should be pretty easy to do. We've got the speed upgrade, and that one should be easy to do. But you can usually put like 8 of each, the speed and the energy, in this thing. And basically what it does is nullifies itself, nullifies the energy increase when you put the speed up there. And you put the energy one, and then it makes it pretty much run at exactly the same RF value as if you didn't have anything, but it would just be a lot faster. So they're pretty sweet. Let's go down to the storage level. I've moved my capacitor down here, and something's wrong. It's like I have infinite energy or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But I've got one of these tinker tanks filled up with the brine. So 500 buckets. It stays pretty full. And don't need to worry about that. But soon we're going to be using that brine for something else too, but not today. Oops, we need to go down to the base. So in order to get the 5 times ore generation, which eventually that's what I want to work towards, we're going to need some mobs. We're going to need some gunpowder more specifically. And what better way to make gunpowder than from creepers and soul shards? So if we take a diamond, right? We make this thing with obsidian blocks of quartz. We right click on the center there, we have an unbound soul shard. So now all we have to do with this thing in our inventory is go look for a creeper, and it's like not the right time of day, is it? I can't tell because it's raining, but it's probably the middle of the day. So let's see. Let's see. I want to find a creeper, and we're going to do a soul shard creeper thing. So let me wait till nighttime, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so I just flew around for a little while. I'm pretty far from home, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty far. I just decided I was going to go explore. But there's a creeper right here. So let's go kill it. That should be it, right? Alright, so that thing is bound to the creeper. So there's 100 kills. Or 1 kill. And we need to kill a lot of them in order to make this soul shard thing usable. At least to make it to tier 1. But it's crazy. So like once you get it to the first tier though, it works really well because then you'll here, let's just fly back. Then you can use those creepers to make a new one. So you make 2 of them, you make 1 of them, then you just upgrade it and make another one and just keep killing them and killing them and killing them. So I'm just gonna hang out and kill a bunch of these things and try to get this thing to tier 1 so we can make our first actual mob spawner. So I'll be back shortly. Alright guys, 1 night down, I've got 29 creeper kills. So we're moving along. So I did see how many exactly it takes to get to the tiers. If you just look in there, it's 64 for a tier 1, 128 tier 2, 256 tier 3, 512 for tier 4, and then 1024 for a tier 5. And the tier 5's crazy. It is crazy. If you ever want to know what crazy is, just try out a tier 5 soul shard. These things spawn like no other. It's just wild. But I'm going to continue working on this at least to get a tier 1 soul shard. But you know what? Let's go ahead and create the soul cage and corrupted essence and all that stuff. So we've got to make all that. Let's go ahead and do this, and we'll knock this out right now. That way, when I come back, we'll at least have the thing ready for us to just put the soul shard into. So how do we make this stuff? Let's take a look. Soul cage, corrupted ingot, corrupted essence. All right. So some of those we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So let's grab some of that. And what was it again? Corrupted essence. Corrupted essence. Okay, lapis and redstone. So we only need 4. So let's go. Oops, I grabbed the wrong thing. I grabbed blocks of coal, not obsidian. Obsidian right there. So we need like 8 of them, right? So 8 of the. Oops, 8 of those. Bunch of that. Bunch of that. So 4 of those. Okay. And then vile dust. So we got to cook soul sand. Oh, I don't have much soul sand, if any. Oh, I do have some. Okay, so actually we're gonna do 16, right? Because we gotta make how many of these? 4 of these. So we need a bunch more of those too. All right, so let's get these going too. Ooh, obsidian. It's gonna take a lot of obsidian to do this. All right, there we go. Right, there we go. Corrupted ingots. Let's make the soul cage right there. All right, we got a soul cage. So then I don't know where we're going to put it, so I'll have to think of something just for temporary, because this is only going to be used for getting more creepers. And then I'm going to have to build another spot up here. Oh, and I forgot to show you, I've got a farm level now. And I wanted to kind of build it off the back, so we take the elevator up to the farm level, and we're facing this direction. So I've got some hemp, I've got some seeds, I've got some carrots and potatoes, and I've only done these in 7x7 because eventually I'm going to hook up the Ender IO farming thing, and this one's probably just going to be trees, actually. Yeah, I think this one's just going to be for trees. So I had to make these buttons really small too, which was really weird, because otherwise like none of the buttons worked. If they're large size buttons, I couldn't go anywhere. It was so weird. So that's that. And I'll be back after another night, and hopefully I get this thing up to 64 kills. All right. Have 64 kills in the soul shard. So let's go ahead and get this thing set up. I guess what we'll do is I'm just gonna create a spot, and let's make a let's make a spot somewhere. Oh geez, these stupid slime boots. I need to upgrade these things and get something different. Alright, so we'll go something like this. What's up, little guy? Hey, you're dead. And we'll do it like this, and we'll make it nice and dark in here. Alright, where's that light coming from? Okay, right here. Alright, so let's close this up. And let's close, for the most part, all this up. And we're going to put a door up here. Oops, I have that off so I'm not like screwing stuff up. Alright, we go like that, and then so I don't bang my head and I can fit up there every time. We'll do that. Okay, so then we'll grab the soul cage and just plunk it there and place that there. So that should work as it is. We need to be within proximity to it so it will spawn. But let's poke an eye in here and keep watching it. Alright, let's go back a little bit. Can't really tell if it's on or off. It looks like it's still, looks like it's off. There you go. So you still got to be within range. It's just like a regular old spawner. So we'll do that. I'll put this here. Let's fill this ground back up. So as long as I'm within range of this thing, it's going to spawn. Or it should spawn. There we go. Now we have a creeper. Okay, cool. So that's good. Now let's make another one of the soul shards, so I can start killing those creepers. And hopefully it goes a little bit faster. And we can upgrade the next one quicker. So we need 4 of these. We need 4 of these. And oh my goodness, I am all out of nether quartz. Okay, so I gotta run and grab some nether quartz and I'll be right back. Alright, got back. Just 29 nether quartz. We only need 4 of them to be, shoot. 4, oh my gosh, why does it do this? Okay, 4 of them in the block of quartz form, and then the glowstone dust will make 1. Okay, so this guy goes right in the middle. We put these around there. Bink. And then obsidian on the corners. And then we grab a diamond. And we right click. I wonder if we can right click anywhere else, if it has to be. Yep, it has to be the glowstone. Okay, so let's go kill some creepers, see how fast this thing spawns. Hopefully it spawns them quickly, because I don't want to sit here forever doing it. But it's alright. We can run the gauntlet. We can be in there with it, because this thing kills everything in like one shot. Oh jeez. So we can just chill in here. So now we've got I killed the witch first. Crap. Okay. Well, alright, time to make another one. Oh, there we go. Unbound. Put it back in your crafting grid and you will unbind it. It'll erase everything, so not too bad. Alright, cool. So all is well. All is well. Now I can just run in here and do this. Alright, so I'm just going to chill. Oh, here we go. Look, we have our first contestants. Welcome. Oh. Oh, so I guess they don't bind anymore. There's no cheaty way to do it anymore. There used to be. That was a prior update, though. Well, let's see. Can I take that out? Yeah, I can take that back out. Or I can put it back in. Okay, shift right click with an empty hand takes it out. Ah, crap. That sucks. I was really hoping we'd be able to do the creepers. But maybe if I... Let's try something. Let's wait for one to spawn. We're going to have to be quick here. So I'll put that one in that slot. And what I'm going to try to do is as soon as one spawns, I'm going to go whoop and kill it and see if it goes to 65. So now we wait. Oh man. Oh, that was close. Okay, so it didn't work. 64 still. Oh crap. Okay. So, well, we figured that part out, unfortunately. Not exactly how I had anticipated. And now I just have to actually go out and kill. Actually, that might not be too bad. But I do want the one that you can control by redstone. I don't know. And light level doesn't matter and all that stuff. But I'm going to take this out, and I guess I'll just continue killing some stuff. Try to get the soul shard. But I think that's about it for today. Like I said, I was going to keep the episodes as short as possible. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And that's that. So have a good day, everybody. Oh, so the cow didn't work?